Good afternoon. Welcome to Tuesday Live with me, 𝐉𝐻. Welcome to 𝐕𝐻𝐬 Academy Reading Live. I know that there was a bit of a delay, but again. So, how are you all? Yes, were you all eagerly waiting for us to start the live? I'm sure you all are. So what does 𝐕𝐻𝐬 Academy offers for you? See, 𝐕𝐻𝐬 Academy offers for you an array of linguistic exams that we give training on. And whatever that we are doing, we always believe on the aspect of coming in, being or getting you all the benefit. Okay, so you name any exams, we are there to train you. So we have all the present, whatever that is there, we do give training for all the linguistic exams. Come whatever is your dream country, we are here to make sure that we take you to your dream country. Okay, so as students are joining, I would definitely request all of you to like the very same page that you're watching, to click the follow button, as well as to make sure that you share the very same link that you are watching. And also, if you're watching in the channel that you're watching, please do click the subscribe button. Right now we have Telegram pages. Okay, see, we have been seeing or hearing this a long time. Students are saying add me in reading, add me in writing, add me in speaking, add me in listening. I would like to bring to your kind attention that we only have two Telegram pages. One is an official 𝐕𝐻𝐬 Academy Telegram page, where you get all the information about whatever is happening with 𝐕𝐻𝐬 Academy, and anything that we want you to communicate would be communicated there. And the other one is an exclusive reading Telegram page, where you get the first-hand information about all the 𝐕𝐻𝐬 Academy reading related, as well as the material there. Okay, those are the only two pages. We do not have any speaking pages. We do not have any speaking or reading pages. Okay, so please ensure that if anybody contacts you saying that, okay, this is the link for that, please be aware of it. Those are fraudulent people. Now, why fraudulent people? See, as what you're watching, these are all online platforms, and we have a lot of people who are here to rip somebody else's money. Okay, so please do not go click, or please do not go and do anything unethical. Okay, if you want any insight, okay, there's a number which is there on the screen. You can call us. We would not send you message. We would not ask you to contact us. We would not ask you to do any such thing. If you want, you're always welcome to call that number which is there on the screen. It's 974-794-4374. That's the only sole contact number where you can call, ask if you have. And if anybody contacts you, we have students calling us and say, see, there is somebody asking for money. We always say, we do not ask. Okay, so please do not comply, do not respond to any such thing which is saying, okay, this is from us. No. Okay, if you want any insight, that's the number to call. Okay, why? We want to make sure that we know how much of hard work that you do. Okay, we know how much important it is, to go and make to your dream country. Okay, so we always believe that our students are to be benefited whatever that we are doing. Okay, that's the only motto behind 𝐕𝐻𝐬's family. Alright, so I could see a lot of names, so I would definitely request all of you to comment on the aspect, because the only way that we can have a conversation is by reading your valuable comments. Okay, so please do not hesitate to comment. Is there anybody who is attending the live for the very first time? That is my live, yeah? I know that I've been aware for quite a long time, but yeah. So anybody who is not aware who I am, or anybody who's attending my live for the very first time, would you be kind enough to comment saying that I am new? I would love to know where you're from, because there are a lot of new names for me. Okay, although few names are very much I'm aware of those names, but apart from that, anybody else who's attending the live for the very first time? Yes? No? Right. Denny Dipen, good evening, a very good evening to you. Denny, okay, I know that name. So anybody else Who's attending the live for the first time? Undo ആരെങ്കിലും? No? All of you have seen me before? Okay, fair enough. Right. So what are the things that we have for you? See, I come in front of you with reading. My colleagues come in front of you with reading. My colleagues comes in front of you with listening, speaking, and 𝐿𝐿 madam comes in front of you with writing. So we want to make sure that all of you are enhanced on the aspect of getting an overall linguistic profile on the aspect to make sure that you are reaching your dream destination. Neetu Thomas, hi, good evening. Clarina, hi. Darshini, good evening. First time. I'm happy, Darshini. May I know where you're from? If it is okay, it's not mandatory, but I love to know where my students are from, because I can say I know people across the globe. Because why? I'll give you an example. See, when we started live, we have had students from UK, New Zealand, and all those places. Yeah, so it was absolutely on the aspect saying that we had students across the globe. Okay. So we were really looking into people having from what can you say, UK, New Zealand, Ireland, and all those places. Yeah, so it's an honor to say we have people from India, of course, we have people from Nepal, Sri Lanka, Maldives, Mauritius, Malta. No matter wherever it is, we were all having people from there. Okay, so I know that you would be asking, where am I? I'm here only. There is a small glitch on the aspect, but so just to make sure that all of you are aware of whatever the things that you are expected to do, so we'll be doing a part B. Okay, so we'll do a part B so that you won't waste your valuable time. Okay, so part B, the material I will pop in onto the screen, and you will have 2 minutes. I will monitor the time. That means you are not going to see the time on the screen. Before we used to show the time. So that was just to get you all acclimatized with the system. Okay, now you know, okay, these are what it is, and we'll be showing the material on the screen, and I will monitor the 2 minutes. So that on the day of exam, you're benefited. See, whatever that Neetu's family does, it's always looking into how we can impact you on the day of exam. Jansi, hi. So be after a long time. Yes, I'm seeing you as well. So happy that you're all joining. So it's so nice to see all of you. Okay, so it's all those passion that you all show towards us that gives us more motivation and makes us strong every day. All right, so that is the most important aspect of it. Okay, so thank you very much. So I have few newcomers, okay, from I'm sure that different part of the world, right? Okay, so now let's go into the material. So the material will be popping up on the screen. As soon as the material pops up, I will monitor the time. Okay, once the material is there, I will monitor, and then we will discuss. Okay, are you all ready? Give me a thumbs up. Let me see how many of you are ready to do the part B material. Let's see how many of you are ready. See, right? Anybody? Nobody? See, one thing what I noticed after a long break is your comments is not coming. Why is that? See, I want you to comment. Do not worry, Neetu Thomas. Thank you very much. Ready? Good enough. See, I want you to start commenting on the aspect, because the more you comment, I understand. I get to know more about you, where you are. See, as a trainer, we need to know what are the things that we need to do to enhance you all. When you don't comment, when you don't, 𝐵𝐼𝐽 is ready. Okay, good enough. Now this is what I like. I love about my students are Sobi is ready. Whenever you ask or you request something, you're all there complying to it. That's an absolute stunning thing what our students are. You know, you're all lovely students. Okay, I have to tell you. Okay, because now I got few responses. Now what we will do, we'll go into the material now. 𝐵𝐼𝐽 should be ready. Very good. So now the material will be popping up on the screen, and I will be one who will be monitoring the Libby is ready. Excellent. Good enough, good enough. I love when the student respond. So the material will be popping up on the screen, and as soon as the material pops up, please do the material. Darshini is ready. Good enough. Okay. There you have the material. So now the time 2 minutes starts now. Right, that's the end of your time. Okay, now how many of you have got the answers? Did you all get an answer? Now please do type what is the answer that you've got and where you have got. Okay, I want that where is very important for us. Okay, because right, Banu Kumar, A. Okay, fair enough. Now where did you get that A is the next question. I want you to tell me where you got that A from. Okay, I don't want you to tell me very exactly, but at least a vague way. Okay, first sentence, second sentence, last part, first part. If you can tell me detailedly, no problem. Reshma is also saying A. Okay, fair enough. Now where did you get the A from is the question. Now where did you get? Jobina Joseph, good evening. Tell me. Now you always have to understand what part B is. Reshma Suresh is saying first sentence. Okay, excellent. Lot of new names, yeah. Banu Kumar, first line. Okay, fair enough. Anuja is also saying A. Okay. Now I want more comments. I want you to see, don't worry about what others are saying. What did you get? Where you got? That's it. Dharma is in. Topic is in first sentence. See me, Gujarat. Okay, good enough. Dharma is in. Kashmir. I always try to remember my students. Good. Nice. Janita Jesse. First sentence, commonly caused by atherosclerosis disease. Okay, fair enough. I like that precision. Anumol Stefan A, Libby Roby A. Okay. Generally everyone is saying A, isn't it? Reba Rijo is saying A. Good enough. Selvarani Sekar, first line. Okay. Good enough. Sangeeta Michael A. A very unanimous answer that all of you. Sobi is saying A from first line, but bit confused with C. Okay, fair enough. Let's see. Now let's go and dissect part B. Yeah. Now, what is the first and the foremost important thing that you always have to remember? See, three things you always have to remember when you're doing part B. Okay. First and the foremost important thing, read the question. Okay. Second, underline the keywords in the question as you read. Reena J, sorry, A from first line. Good enough. Okay. Right. Now, let's go and see. Understand the question. These are the three important things that you have to really look into. Okay. So, what you have to always remember when you're doing. First, I told you, read the question, understand the keywords in the question, underline the keywords in the question as well. Very, very, very important. Okay. Now, why it is important that you start doing all these things is you have to always ensure that things are under your control. Okay, and the other important thing is called elimination method. What is this strategy? Strategy is called elimination method. Now, what is elimination? In order to do elimination only, you are asked to do this. Okay, so part B, don't go read your paragraph first. Read the question, underline the keywords in the question, understand the question. Okay, now see, how are you going to do the underlining? According to the extract, the most common cause of arterial aneurysm. Okay, so they are asking you the most common cause of it. Okay, now after are caused by narrowing of arteries, are abnormal dilations of the peripheral arteries, occur due to the change in the structure and functions of fibrillin 1. Now, is that the cause of arterial aneurysm? Now see, arterial aneurysms. Arterial aneurysms are most commonly caused by atherosclerotic disease. So it's straight away pointing into what? What is atherosclerotic disease? It is the narrowing of arteries. Okay, so slightly pointing into A. Now reading further, especially in elderly patient aged over 60, other etiologies, that means causes such as connective tissue disorders, should be investigated in younger patients. So they are saying other causes should be investigated. They are not confirming that is the most common cause. Okay, so this is why you are expected to understand the question. Okay, now fibrillin 1 microfibrils, through interactions with elastin and other proteins, provide structure to elastic and non-elastic connective tissues. Okay, see, now they're talking about fibrillin. Okay, we have the habit of referring keywords. Don't do that. Okay, now reading further, in addition to the architectural functions, fibrillin 1 plays an important role in regulating TGF-B complexes, beta complexes in extracellular matrix. So now they are telling the importance of fibrillin 1. Okay, now TGF beta signaling controls various processes at the cellular level, such as cellular growth, differentiation, and apoptosis. When fibrillin 1 is defective, it disrupts the normal architecture of connective tissues. Now, what is the question about? Is it asking you what is the role of fibrillin? No. What is the cause of arterial aneurysm? So, arterial aneurysm is caused by atherosclerosis disease. So, that is why the answer is A. Because C has nothing to do with the question. They are talking about what is the role of it. Understood why C is not the answer? Are you all clear? Yes? Neetu Thomas, C from second line, fair enough. See, fibrillin, you're not supposed to refer the keywords. Understood where we are going wrong? See, we have the habit of taking over. Sobi is enjoying, good enough. So, we are to understand each part. Part A, Part B, Part C has its own purpose. Understood? So, when you are asked to identify certain things, when you are asked to find what is the more common cause, it's not about referring keywords. Understood? Any doubts? Please do ask me. If you are clear, put a thumbs up. If you have anything that you want me to clarify, you're always welcome to ask. No doubts? Reena ji is saying no doubts. Okay, fair enough. Simi is saying no doubts, understood. Neetu Thomas is saying yes, no doubts, okay. Okay, excellent. Very nice. Akko is saying yes. Which category question? It's definitely what is the most common cause it's asking you, isn't it? And you found the answer. Generally it is categorized as guideline. Janita is ready. Okay, Akku is ready. Okay, Akku understood. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. Now, as what you have all said, you're all ready, understood. Rina, no doubts, very clear. Thank you very much. Okay, now this is what I love about each one of you. You're all ready to express yourself when you are to express yourself. Okay. Because when you express yourself, you start learning, because you always have to understand. I always tell my students, see, repetition is the mother of learning. The more you repeat, the more you work onto it, the more you oh, I'm not going to say the answers. No, what happens with others. Don't worry about others. We are here to enhance our family life. So always ensure that whatever that you are getting as an answer, you have all the liberty to clarify. Understood? Do not worry about what others will think if my answer is wrong. See, we are here to practice. That's why I told you repetition is the mother of learning. So when you make a mistake, what happened? We can correct you. When we correct you, next time what happened? You are very much aware, okay, this is what I did the previous time. Now this is where it has to be right. Understood? So are you all ready for yesterday's part A? Yes? Give me a quick let's say how many of you are ready. Let's see what are your messages coming, or what are you gonna tell me. How many of you have done the material? So I'm going to ask you a question. Please do let me know how you felt about today's material, that means yesterday's material, and how many minutes you took in order to complete that. Saranya Rakesh, hi sir, how are you? I cleared my exam. I got 317 reading. Your classes were very helpful. Saranya, hats off to you, and thank you so much for coming in, taking your, I know that you're all having valuable time, but thank you so much for coming and letting us, all the other students in here, they will have all these morale boosters. You have become a catalyst by saying, yes, I made it to my dream. So all my students who are here right in front of me will also say, I will also come one day and say, I made it to my dream. So congratulations, Sharanya. It is your hard work. And as always, we only have our prayers to each one of you. May God bless you to have a lovely life in your dream country. Very good. Now I could see Anita ready, Simi ready, Denny is saying yes, 13 minutes, good enough. Reba ready, good enough, good. Do shoot, tell me how much minutes you took. Let's see. Now I have 13 minutes, which is there, which is quite good. Now how about others? Libimol 10 minutes, absolutely good enough, because Neethu's Academy has set a target for 8 minutes, and we know that you are all gonna break that barrier. Okay, because we always okay, Sobi is saying 11 minutes, good enough. So 10, 11, 13, Aku is saying 13 minutes, good. I like it. And see, I could see at least an icon next to your name, okay, which is either a heart, a flag, it can be a hand, it can be number 1, it can be number 2. Anumol, Stephen, ready, good enough. We want you to support us on the aspect, because when you like the page, when you subscribe to our channel, when you follow, when you share, these are all something that we always love about you people. Okay, that shows how much of love you are rendering towards Neethu's family. Good enough. Raki Sri Kumar, 12 minutes. So what else can I ask for, isn't it? This is the most amazing thing about all of you. Right. Now, what are we gonna do? So now the part A material will be popping up on the screen, and as soon as the material pops up, we will be discussing. Yes? Right. Now part A material will come your way. Okay, and we will discuss part A. I hope all of you are ready for part A. Excellent. Now part A, the whole strategy changes. Okay, now you are always going to assess what is the strategy. Okay, now what is the strategy for part A? So part A, you have to always remember, this is the first thing that comes your way. Okay, you will only have 15 minutes. Okay, where you are expected to tackle 20 questions. Clear? Any doubts? So 20 questions, 15 minutes. Now what is the strategy for part A? Good afternoon, Elizabeth. Strategy for part A is called skimming and scanning. Right? So strategy for part A is called skimming and scanning. Now, how much time can you take in order to do skimming or scanning? See, we are generally, they say you are expected to take about 1 to 2 minutes. Okay, but Neethu's family always believe that 1 to 2 minutes is something which is a bit too long. So what we say to our students is, take about 15 seconds each text. That is enough. Okay, see, 15 seconds each text. That means these are all small text, isn't it? So you can easily get over it. Understood? So 15 seconds is more than enough. Neetu Binto. Okay. Now what are the things? What do you mean by skimming? Skimming means quick look. Scanning means detailed look. You have to understand the difference. Okay, and please always remember, you will not get a second more than 15 minutes. So you should be always in that run. Okay, so you should make sure that as soon as the examiner, don't look at the material before they tell you to start. That's another big mistake that students do. Do not touch the material before the examiner or the invigilator tells you to do. As soon as they say yes, take the pencil, start underlining the keywords. So skimming, you're gonna underline the keywords. Okay, now what are the keywords? Okay, so keywords are letters given in, so headings, subheadings, letters given in bold letters, italics, numbers, abbreviations, bullet form. If it's a pictorial representation, the headings, all those things are keywords. Okay, now I'm just going to show you how to skim if you're not aware of. Okay, don't read word by word and all. You're not expected to understand the whole word by word meaning nor the sentence wise meaning. Okay, we don't have time. So I'm just going to tell you quickly, as you read, underline the keyword. Don't underline, say students doesn't understand, this is not keyword. Okay, don't do that. These are not keywords. Okay, so I'm just going to show you how to do. Okay, so see, now scombroid poisoning. Scombroid poisoning is a form of food poisoning. It happens when the person eats fish species containing high amounts of chemical called histidine. Histidine is an amino acid naturally occurring in the refrigerator. Bacteria breaks down and installed into histamine. Histamine is responsible for toxicity of scombroid poisoning, according to the American 𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐼. When there is do not store refrigerator, it's not bacteria. Bacteria cause enzymes to register into histamine. Done. Now, did you understand what I read? Not necessary, but I have underlined few words. Okay, now part A, what is the impact of these underlining keywords? See, part A is purely about keyword referencing. Okay, so please always remember these are the keywords, and you always have to tell yourself, see, part A is about synonymous language. Likewise, you're going to underline the keywords in each text. Okay, this is, I'm just going to show symptoms. Okay, now all those symptoms are there, then the initial symptoms, so that means not only symptom, the first symptom, then there is the symptom typically linger 4 to 7 hours, the worst case, what are the problems, and in rare case. So all those criteria has been given, and what are the things, symptoms that is going to be there. Text C. Now definitely it is a study, isn't it? A report identified 9,300, a lot of numbers. So you know anything which is about a report, go to C. Now what is D about? Many doctors suggest that induced vomiting, so it should definitely be about some treatment option. Okay, likewise you should be able to differentiate. If you can do that, then your answering is okay. Now 20 questions. These 20 questions are divided into 3 parts. Okay, now these 3 parts, these 20 questions, they're gonna be 1 to 7. The question numbers, these are types are called match the following questions. Okay, then the next set 8 to 14, these set are called short answer questions. Okay, and the final set, these set are called, that means 15 to 20 fill in the blanks questions. You have to always remember this. You should not, forget this. This should be by hearted by each one of you. Okay, now 1 to 7, these are called match the following questions. Question numbers, type of question, and the instruction should be by hearted by each one of you. Okay, as when you're practicing, you always remember this. Okay, now for each question 1 to 7, decide which text A, B, C, D the information comes, and you may use any of these letters more than once. So definitely you are expected to use at least once or more than once these letters, because there are 7 questions and you only have 4 letters. Okay, now here also strategy doesn't change. You're going to underline the keywords and refer with the keywords. Now what is question number 1? How many identical copies of the reports got eliminated? So do you really need to worry about how many reports are going to be eliminated and all? Not at all. When it is saying about report, go straight. I am not going to refer because reports are only in C. Understood how you're going to manage time? If you're remembering each text what it is, 1 to 7 is just a piece of cake. Now see, factors contributing to the toxicity associated with 𝐬𝐵ROID poisoning. So what are the factors? Definitely the factors are mentioned where? It is when you eat fish species containing high amount of chemical called histidine. Those are the factors. Understood? Now see, what abnormalities? Abnormalities means symptoms or problems. So where are they talking about problems? Definitely in B. Understood? These are called keyword referencing. Now preparatory action, that means something to do. Where are they going to talk about? So initially what are they saying? You are expected to, I know that when I read D, it is there. Understood? Now how do mechanisms underlie the occurrence of 𝐬𝐵ROID poisoning? So mechanism, something to do with it. Where are they talking about? So the mechanisms are spoken. See, histidine is an amino acid naturally occurs in fish. When people do not keep fish in a refrigerator, bacteria breaks down and the histidine and turns it into histamine. Understood how? So the answer to the question number 5 is A. So far so good? Okay. Now, when do the symptoms? Now, do you really need to worry about when symptoms are spoken? The answer is B, because symptoms are only mentioned in B. Now, dehydration consequent of 𝐬𝐵ROID poisoning. So where are they talking about this dehydration? So we thank you. 5th one is A. Yes. So it should be there in D. Now let's see whether anything is mentioned about dehydrate. Yes, the word itself is there, isn't it? Now go and scan. Now this is why I just wanted to make sure that you understand what is skimming. Now what happened? I searched for dehydration. I found it. Now I'm gonna scan. So what are they saying? Some doctors recommend that stomach should be pumped to remove food before charcoal is administered. Moreover, patients are often given IV fluids as they may become dehydrated. So the answer to the question number 7 is D. Clear? How many of you got 7 out of 7? Let me see. Anybody who got 7 out of 7? Eagerly waiting to see if you have got 7 out of 7 or not. Anybody got 7 out of 7? Please do type. No, nobody got? Really? That's quite surprising. Ah, okay, I do have. Shiny, Priya, hello. Elizabeth, good afternoon. Anita, 1C, okay. Sobi is saying 7, good enough. Denny is saying 7. Anita is saying 7. Absolutely good enough. Excellent. Keep it up. Good, good, good. I love all my students. Okay, it's not about getting 7 only. Anybody? Okay, Simi is saying 7. Good, good, good. Excellent. So this shows that you're all there, isn't it? You are starting to believe in yourself. Reba 7. Absolutely good enough. Good, good, good. Excellent. Right. So happy. So now let's go into the next set of questions. This next set of questions starts from 8 to 14. Okay. Now 8 to 14, these set of questions are called short answer questions. Okay. Now short answer question, the instruction. This should be by hearted by you. So what are they saying? Answer each question 8 to 14 with, it can be a word. It can be a short phrase. So short phrase means it should not go anything more than 2 to 3 words. Clear? Okay. Or each answers can include words, okay, or numbers, or both word and number. It should not try, because nowadays it should not go more than 2 to 3 words. Yeah. Now, which compound is metabolized into histamine through bacterial action? Do we really know? Yes, we know, isn't it? Which compound? It's definitely mentioned in A. Which changes? Because the histidine is changed into histamine or histamine. So HISTIDINE is the answer. Histidine or histidine, whatever. Now, question number 9. What intervention? So when you talk about intervention, my skimming says go to D, because it is asking me about treatment. Might be recommended by physicians if the patient ingested food within preceding 3 hours. So definitely let's see if there is anything mentioned in D. Anything mentioned? Let's see. Many doctors suggest induced vomiting may help remove the poison, and if the person is awake, alert, 3 hours. All the keywords are as such there. So what becomes the answer? The answer should be induced vomiting. Okay, INDUCED-VOMITTING. Very good, Akku. Okay, I got few. Libby is saying 6, Darshini is saying 6. Good enough, good enough. Now question number 10. Which heighten, that means at the height, top concentration of which compound, so you're asked to find the compound, contributes to the occurrence. So where are they talking about? All these occurrence again. So the compound is what? It is the histamine or histamine. HISTAMINE. Clear? Not histidine, Reba. It is the histamine, because the histamine is the compound that is going to cause you. Right? Good enough. Now, question 11. The aggregate number. So, aggregate number of report incorporated based on titles and abstracts. So, definitely go to C. Now, what is the aggregate? Where are they talking about? So, it says reports induced based on title and abstract. What is that? It is 556. Very straight. Now question number 12. What is the optimal dose of interval administering diphenylhydramine? So definitely go where? Do you really need a second thought? No need, isn't it? So diphenylhydramine is there. Now scan. Now you have to always remember, you have to be cautious when we start. We take it a bit lightly. Now the question is, what is the optimal dosage? No. Dosage interval. Interval means every 6 hours. Understood? This is why you are expected to underline the keyword. So every 6 hours is the answer. Now, what alterations or changes may be evident in tongue? So alteration tongue, severe scumbroid poisoning. Very good, Akku. Every 6 hours. So now go to B. That's where the symptoms are. This is how you refer. Understood? Now, what are the keywords? Now the next thing is alteration. So which is the next one? Severe cases. So severe is worst case. So what is the tongue is the next keyword, isn't it? Tongue is there. So what becomes the answer? Swelling. SWELLING. Understood how keywords are being referred? Good. Now how long? Now this WH is asking you about a duration. So this is why WH question should be looked into. How long? Typical duration, manifestation, symptoms. Again, they are asking you about symptoms. So go to, so symptoms typically last for 4 to 6 hours. So how long the duration? 4 to 6 hours. Very good. I like when students type, because that shows the interest. Good enough. Very good, very good. Akuriba, good. Now for the final set of question number 15 to 20. These type of questions are called fill in the blanks question. You have to be very cautious with this. See, fill in the blanks question means you are only expected to write what is missing. Darshini is spelling good enough. Okay, even if it's an article you're repeating, your answer will go wrong. Okay, see, let's say as stated by the is already there. If I write the Board of Cricket Control of India. So again, if you read the sentence, what happens? As stated the by the. Understood? No. So this becomes wrong, even though maybe this can be the answer. Okay, so you have to be very cautious when you are doing fill in the blanks. Now, as stated, so somebody has told something, isn't it? Symptoms endure few hours infrequently. Infrequently means extended beyond 1 to 2 days. Now, who would have told that? Now go to the answer what is needed. So symptoms are only in, so symptoms typically 1 to 2 days according to FDA. That's the answer. Question 16. When individuals fail to refrigerate, so where? Fail refrigerate, go straight to A. This is how you skim in your mind as well. Metabolizes histamine, subsequently converting that into histamine. So go to A. So what are they saying? If they do not keep the fish in the refrigerator, bacteria metabolizes. Okay, breakdown is what is meant by metabolizes. So bacteria is the answer. BACTERIA. Now question 17. In severe instances, so the keyword itself is saying severe. So go to B. Poisoning may result in pulmonary distress. So pulmonary distress dash, comma is there. Okay, you have to really edema to tongue. Edema to tongue means swelling. So we know where we have just done. So swelling is there. Yes. Now then what are they saying? The next one is pulmonary distress. So that means respiratory. So what is the only thing which is missing? The missing one is blurred vision. BLURREDVISION, blurred vision. So be good enough. Raki, good enough. Good. Keep it up. Now dash may be recommended. Assist promptly after ingesting large amount of food containing substantial levels of 𝐲𝐶 toxin. So where are they talking about all these? Definitely it is asking you about some treatment, isn't it? Now this is where you refer. So treatment is D. Now let's see whether anything is mentioned about 𝐲𝐶 poisoning. Dash is largely recommended. So is used sometimes in patients seen after ingestion. Okay, large amount contains 𝐲𝐶 poisoning. So what is used? Oral charcoal. Very good. So be ORALCHARCOAL. The penultimate question for today. The Academy from America posed histamine primary agent responsible for associated with 𝐲𝐶 poisoning. So definitely should be in A, isn't it? What is the American thing? See, when they have given you the abbreviation, don't try to expand it. Why? Because we are saving time. Okay, I'm not saying American Academy of Allergy, Asthma and Immunology is not right. Because they have given you the abbreviation, what do? You always have to refer with abbreviation. Okay, but what is the answer? So who is saying what? According to the toxicity. Okay, so the answer is the Academy from America. Now Academy is what? This is the American Academy. They have used synonyms for it. Okay, now the answer is toxicity, TOXICITY, because that's the only thing missing. All the others are there. Now for the ultimate question for today. A comprehensive total of dash reports. Reports means go to C. Discern through database inquiries, other channel, systematic removal, redundant duplicates. So where are they talking about all these duplicates and all those things? Let's see. Reports identified through database searching and other sources. How many? 7 or 8. So the answer is 7, not 8. Clear? So I have finished my 20 answers. I've fired you all the 20 answers. Now it's high time that you start telling me what are your scores, and if you have any doubts, you're always welcome to clarify with me. Any doubts? Anything that you want me to, or please do shoot your total scores. Yes? Any doubts? No doubts. Okay, so tell me. Right. So be 19, good enough, 12th question, not observed interval. Yeah, fair enough. This is why we always give you that when we make the material. We always have these kind of small minute. We give attention to detail. Okay, Lindsay 18, absolutely good enough. Excellent. Keep it up. How about others? See, 19, 18. I'm not saying it is bad or good. It is absolutely. See, we know where we stand. Even if a student says, I got 10, I am happy, because it takes courage to come in front of others and say what is the score that we have got, isn't it? So, any doubts? Anything that you want me to clarify? Clear. Darshini is saying clear. Okay, fair enough. See me 18. Good enough, good enough. Excellent. Keep it up, keep it up. Alright, so if you have, just a small request is, if you feel my classes are beneficial, please do not hesitate to share it, because when you share, you are going to, because we want to make sure that we come and, you know, have an impact on each one of your life to make sure that you all reach your 6 hourly is not okay. Yes, it should be, there's no 6 hourly, yeah, every 6 hours. Do not change anything which is given in the text. Always try to copy from the text. Right, anything else? All right. So as I've mentioned, thank you so much for giving us another opportunity to come in front of you. I'll be seeing you all tomorrow. Do clock in sharp on time. We will also love to come as soon as we are going to be there. So we'll all expect all of you to come tomorrow. So until and unless I see you all tomorrow, adios from me. God bless you all. Take care. Bye.